And then I got involved with the Emergency Preparedness Action Group, in that I did feel a need or a sense that that was a great opportunity to start looking at how we could help neighborhoods come together, to let neighbors meet one another and learn how to work better together.
And we spent a couple years basically getting neighborhoods to self-organize and step up to the plate in holding neighborhood meetings and getting people to get their grab-and-go kits in their closets ready to leave if the earth started to shake. It looked like what we were doing was prevention for the unplanned disaster mess, the chaos that would follow in something like Katrina. But what I thought we were doing, and I think in fact what we were doing, was we were building community. We were building community at the very basic level of neighborhood. And in Jefferson County now, there's somewhere between 100 and 130 neighborhoods now that have been self-organizing for this purpose. And the neighborhoods get to decide whether there are 12 houses or, like mine is 150 houses. And it's all each neighborhood's decision how they do it. We just provided a lot of the tools and support and information and classes and networking and information transfer through emails and whatnot, promotion to get it going. And each neighborhood's kind of come into its own terms about those kinds of things. Where do the people, the children and the older people that need care go to stay while the rest of the neighbors are mobilizing, checking on each other and that sort of thing.
The neat thing that came out of that one was the opportunity to partner with the official government agency, which at the time we were starting to partner with them fell under the umbrella of Homeland Security. Being able to plug in and work with people at the local level in that large of an agency, I thought was really an amazing process. And in the end, they were very welcoming to us when we approached them and made the offer to help them complete their mission on doing community preparedness. And the real reward out of that one was when one of the senior managers in that department made the comment how surprised he was of the unintended consequence of having neighborhoods actually form and kind of start a movement of people wanting to reconnect with each other, that we had started this little movement. And I thought that was pretty exciting.
The transition that I've gone through is to care about the basic sustainability of life. And it's really the bottom of Maslow's hierarchy. It's food, clothing, housing, water and air, because we didn't really care about them, and they're getting taken over either through pollution or from lack of attention. And so it's really trying to provide that everyone, all people as well as animals, have what they need to live.
What actions has the group focusing on water taken so far?
So, well, we created a videotape. So we created a PowerPoint presentation about the water in our particular watershed in East Jefferson County. And we actually taped the meeting. It was for a local 2020 meeting. The meeting was taped, and so it was put on local television, kind of just over and over for other people to see. And now some of us that are in L2020 and some that are not inside L2020 have gone through the process of writing a water course. And it was started out with the idea of being in East Jefferson County again to teach people the basics of water. What is water? Where does your water come from? Where does it go to? So that you know how to act around it. And we ended up being able to get some funding, so we're going to do it for 4 states, and it will be online. So we have the first draft done. It'll be an online course.
I have instigated a new action group with Local 2020, the Food Resiliency Action Group, and we've embraced, not singly, but in large part, the genesis of a number of neighborhood community gardens. And we went from having about 3 community gardens in town 2 years ago to now about 25.
I participate in a community garden. I'm on the email list of the food group. Another member of our community garden is the active member of the food group. But I get the emails from it, so we ask questions and respond to questions. have helped a couple other gardens have come by and looked at our garden so we could tell them what worked, what didn't work. And it's in learning what to grow and how to take care of the soil, but it's also learning how to act as a group, how to share the workload, share the food, and as Judy always says, it's not fair. It's not totally fair. So dealing with that when that comes up in a particular way around something, which in the end it always does. It doesn't mean that's a big deal, but it's, so everyone feeling like the effort balances out with the food that they get.
Smart Trips is a state-supported program that took off in Whatcom County, and it is a collaboration between county and transit and citizen groups to encourage, with incentives by businesses and organizations, to encourage people to walk, to ride, to use transit. In fact, the incentive portion is where the largest percentage of money for the program goes to reimburse riders, bikers, walkers, to get out of their vehicles. And they've experienced in Whatcom County a 22% reduction in vehicle miles traveled in 2 years, which is, you can't spend 5 times that amount on road construction to get that kind of reduction, so it's huge.
Well, if somebody wanted to get involved in 2020, how would you recommend they do that?
Well, that's one of the great things about Local 2020 is if you've got an idea, there's somebody out there who can put you in touch with somebody who's got a similar interest. And so I would just recommend anybody who's got an interest in anything to do with food and energy and climate change, peak oil, talk to me or talk to one of the other steering committee members from Local 2020, and you'll soon find that you've got kindred spirits and people who have energy and motivation to try to make things happen in whatever area you might want to take off on. And I would encourage you.